Welcome to Jurassic Unicast, and we're going to discuss whether Compys were always on Isla Nublar. The Proconsognithus tricycus, otherwise known as the Compy, is one of the fan favourites, and is well known from his introduction in the novels. In the novel, the Compy was used as the island's waste disposers, where they would just go around eating all the dinosaur dung and keeping the islands clean and preventing the spread of disease. But in The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, these animals were portrayed, I'd say, a little bit different. Well, the first things the Compys do is attack Kathy Bowman on the Isla beach, and they show like a lot of aggression, just literally to get a bit of sandwich. And that was the first attack scene of The Lost World. So it kind of shaped the movie up to be slightly darker than what we expected already. But secondly, when we actually get introduced to what species they actually are, it's when Dr. Robert Burke explains to Dieter Stark what species they are, and he says that they're mainly portrayed as scavengers, a bit like a jackal. And, well, was he wrong? Later on, they attacked Dieter after he fell down the hill, and he was slightly injured. Was this them being predators, or were they being opportunistic scavengers, knowing Dieter was wounded? I guess you guys can decide that for yourselves. In Jurassic Park 3, they show a little cameo where Eric Kirby has to shut the roof of the truck that they're hiding in because he's worried that the Compys would come in. So, would he look at them maybe as a predator, having living on the island for 8 weeks? He did look a little bit worried. But one thing I did notice about the Compys that a lot of people never really noticed at all is, go and check it out for yourself. During the T.Rex and Spinosaurus fight scene, as controversial as that may be to a lot of the fans, just look at the ground when they're fighting. You'll see 2 Compys running away and escaping, maybe even be free. I'm not so sure. It's quite hard to find. If you've got a decent quality of Blu-ray or digital, and slow it down and have a look, and you'll see for yourselves they're running away from the scene. But up until the latest trailer of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Compys were known as being Isla species. I've always thought that Isla just had more species of dinosaurs, and therefore that's why they're on there. But until the latest trailer, obviously Isla Nublar has them too. But the question is, have they been here all along? So now I think they have, and this is why. Well, at least since Jurassic World anyway. Right, let's take a look at the Gyrosphere Valley. That is a lot of herbivores for the park rangers to clean up after. Now, if you take that into consideration, sure, you can't expect Compys to clean up like all of the dinosaur dung, because there's going to be a hell of a lot. But if you mix them in, like a few batches, maybe mix them in with the humans cleaners and clean it up, I'm pretty sure they'd do a pretty good job. Now, I don't mean thousands or hundreds and thousands of these Compys, because obviously, theoretically, would you be able to control that? Would you be able to control the chaos of them breeding? Life will find a way. But is this the reason why we don't see any dinosaur dung at Jurassic World? Is it because the introduction of the Compy, but we just don't see it on screen? They had bigger fish to fry in that film. But in relation to that, is this why at Jurassic Park with the Triceratops dung, is this why there's so much of it? Why it's in its masses? Did they not have any Compys then? Yeah, I understand. You could probably argue that that there is probably on sauna as well, like with the Spinosaurus dung, with the telephone in. a satellite phone, sorry. You know, that had it. You could always argue there that they didn't get cleaned up then. But, you know, on Nublar, where it's supposed to be a park, then maybe they didn't have the Compys then. They did in the novel, which is where they originate from. But who knows? Well, back to the Fallen Kingdom trailer. We first see the Compy in a clever shot where it blends in well with the toys on Main Street. I, at first, didn't notice it. And it wasn't until, obviously, it moved that I did. And I was just blown away instantly by that shot. And I'm hoping it has more to play in that scene than meets the eye. And then you see him jumping in the grass, running away from the explosions. So it automatically makes me think, okay, so first thing I thought was, Compys, get in there, yes. Because they are a fan's favourite. As you know, they're not, you know, a major killer. They don't do an awful lot in terms of if we compare them to the Raptors or the Rex. No, but, you know, they're small, but they're powerful. That's what I love about them in their masses. So would that be the last that we see of them? Will that be all that we see of them in Fallen Kingdom? I hope not. Personally, I'm hoping that they have a little role to play in the chaos. Just a small role, rather than being just a fan service. But only time will tell, I guess. But yeah, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a share. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm James from Jurassic Unicast. Laters.